Welcome to today's video where I'm going to show you 3 crazy stitches that you can add to your freeform crochet project. Stitch number 1, pillars. Start by pulling the yarn through and secure by including both yarn ends in the first chain stitch. Separate the loose end and crochet 2 more chains so that you have 3 all in all. Now start to spin your yarn around the crochet hook. You can decide how many times. I'm going with 8 times for this example. Hold the yarn together with your thumb so it won't slip away. Push the hook through, grab some yarn and pull it back. Then grab some more yarn and pull the hook through the entire spiral of yarn. And there's your first stitch. Repeat this process as many times as you like. Since we're doing freeform crochet, there are no rules. I've talked about the pivot technique in previous videos, and it's basically a way to make sure that your freeform crochet project stays flat and won't bend and morph into unwanted shapes. The basic idea is to always be aware of the current stitch and try to keep it as straight up as possible. If it pivots to the left or right, it's an indication that you should either increase or decrease. Here I needed to increase so the surface would remain flat. It can be hard to get it right in the beginning, but with patience you will get the hang of it, I promise. Just continue practicing and soon enough you will be able to crochet this wonderful whimsical stitch. And this is how it looks from the other side. Okay, let's speed it up a bit and we'll see how it will turn out once I finish the entire round. Now I'm almost finished with the round and I'm closing the round with a slip stitch and a single crochet. And here's how it looks so far. If you want to crochet yet another round, remember to increase a couple of stitches here and there so the surface will remain flat. Let's try and also increase the number of spins around the crochet hook. I'm going with 10, 12 and 10 again, so that you'll be able to see that this will form yet another dimension to a freeform crochet project. You can also spin fewer times around the needle. This would result in shorter pillars. Let's do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and when you get to 1, it's the equivalent of a half double crochet. let's finish with a single crochet and pull the yarn through. And as usual, I'm finishing with my secret invisible edge technique, which keeps the edge around your work neat and tidy. And here is the final result. Stitch number 2 is a moosh, and here's how you create it. Start with 3 chains, yarn over, push through and fetch some yarn and pull through. Now repeat this 5 times. Pull the hook through all the loops that you've created and finish the stitch with a single crochet. Continue with as many stitches you want, but remember that this stitch is quite lumpy and big, so you might want to compensate and decrease by skipping a stitch here and there to help the surface stay flat. Let's turn the work and crochet in between the stitches that we just created. This will create a form of brick wall pattern. You can also choose to align the stitches right above the previous stitches if you so wish, and it looks like this. This is a fun stitch to practice, and you can use it in many crochet projects. Here's how it looks. The knot stitch. Start the same way as the 2 previous ones, with 3 chains. Now crochet 5 or 6 half double crochets in the same previous stitch. Release the crochet hook and find the first stitch. Then pull the last loop through the first stitch to create the knot. Finish with a single crochet. If you want, you can also crochet with single crochets instead of half double crochets. And now you can see a pattern start to form. The stitch is great if you want to add some texture to your freeform crochet project, And it's also a cute stitch to crochet around an edge, for example. And the secret invisible edge technique once again. And here are the 3 different stitches. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.